is what I'm about.
Okay, I'm gonna try to talk to you guys. And I've put messages down about, tell me about a bad experience that you may have had with your car. For me, one, you're seeing one with the Volvo, but I'll tell you of an experience. This is going back a few years now. I owned and I can't remember the year, 2007 or the 2008 Chevy Suburban. Beautiful vehicle. I loved driving it. My wife absolutely loved it. We bought it secondhand, obviously, but also we had to finance it. So we were paying monthly for this used vehicle, which is fine. Lots of people do it, but I'd say after a few years of owning it, we had engine problem. So I don't know if you know what a camshaft is. Anyways, so the camshaft on my Suburban took a dump. It stopped working. The lobes wore off, so the truck wouldn't run. It just stopped running on the highway. I had to pull over. Back then, I didn't feel like, and I didn't have the time to work on the car myself. I didn't have the proper shop to do it. I still don't have the proper shop, but I'm still gonna make do and start doing this. Anyways, so I took it to a garage that I trusted. And this garage looked into it, got everything all figured out, gave me a quote on how much it was gonna cost. It was gonna cost me $5,000 to fix it. I'm already paying monthly for this thing, and now I gotta fix it. I have no extended warranties, secondhand, whatever. So I bite the bullet and I get that Suburban fixed. But you know, it's one of those things that sits with me for a while, for a long time, and I still really think about it now. Obviously, I'm telling you. And when I do the math, $5,000, they say it was 20 hours of work. So you could break that down for what they were charging me per hour to work on that truck. And then the part. Every shop puts the price of parts up. I don't know why they do that, but they figure you need to buy the part anyways, so they might as well make money off of that as well. And this is a garage that I trusted. I like the guy. But I don't take my vehicles to him anymore. I just think that was unnecessary. The amount of money spent on an older Suburban was unnecessary. So for me, that was a nightmare. Owning a vehicle used that I had to then repair. So it's nightmares like that I would really like to be able to help others so they don't go through the same problems. Anyways, I don't know. That was just a rant, I guess. So tell me in the comments below, have you had anything like that happen to you? Have you had any tow truck stuff happen to you on the highways? It's life. And I figure if I can notify people and let people know ahead of time before they get stuck with a bill that's outrageous. I went through it So hopefully you don't have to. I know sometimes you're just stuck. If you're in an accident and your car will not move, then you're stuck. However, if you ever get the opportunity, if OPP asks, can you get your vehicle off of the highway or out of a live lane, get it off. Even if you damage your car a little bit more, get it off. And you know what else? I know I rag on the Honda Fit. It's not a luxury vehicle by any means. However, I should really give this car props. Because, think about it. I let this car sit for a year and a half, untouched. At first I would start it, make sure it kept running and charge the battery. But after time, I let the battery die, I let the tires go flat, and then the starter went on the fritz. Anyways, now, if that were the Volvo, it sat untouched for that long, I'm pretty sure I'd have like other computer problems and this and that. Perhaps. Maybe I'm wrong. But I put a battery, a starter, put air in the tires, and this car has picked up right where I left off. It drives up and down the highway, no problem. When I first bought the Volvo, my intention was to sell it right away, while it was still in good running order. I think I tried to sell it for $1,800 bucks. I thought that was pretty good for a running, driving car. To me, if I'm buying a car for $1,800 bucks, I know it's gonna need some elbow grease. Well, this one needs body work. It even got to the point that I put this car for $800. I thought that was unreasonable for me, but I didn't want to just sit into my driveway anymore. Nobody came, lots of messages, but nobody came. Well, fortunately it seems to have worked out in my favor because I need this old girl now. So maybe what I'll do in the future, once the Volvo's back on the road, instead of putting this to the pasture, maybe I'll rebuild this thing. Cut off all the rust, put all new metal on it, weld it up, do the body work real nice, fix what needs to be fixed, put better suspension on it, do something to the engine, maybe a K-swap, who knows. And then perhaps I'll try selling it, or I'll just keep it as a go-to car. Because I'll be honest, this car runs as far as, this car has over 500,000 kilometers. It's got a lot of kilometers on any vehicle. Not for a Honda. These Hondas, man, as long as you maintain them, they will run forever. Now the bodies will fall apart and everything else will fall apart, but maybe that's what this car deserves, to be rebuilt, brought back to new. What do you guys think? Hit me up in the messages below, let me know. Thanks for tuning in to Stone Floor Garage. Have you had any tow truck haps? The starter went for a fritz. Beknownst to me, words.
Stone Floor Garage is what I'm about.